Hey there everybody, welcome back to Sonic Classic Heroes. We're on Spring Yard Zone Act 3, and I hate to be kind of a downer, but I think we've officially reached the point where the proverbial honeymoon is over. And we're gonna come down from our initial grade of somewhere in the neighborhood of like A+++++++ to something a little more down to earth and recognizable as human. Because this is really cool as a sort of concept, and that was really stupid as a sort of bad stunt. But you have this Sonic Heroes configuration, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. And ideally, the way you would have it is that they would be engaging in some kind of teamwork. You know, working together to solve puzzles and generally move forward and ahead. And you don't really get that, because this game is not originally designed for that, and there has not been any way in which the game was changed to accommodate that. So what you have, I'm starting to realize, is kind of these three lone gunmen just all hanging out together for whatever mutual benefit, like they all get the same items or something. It's very weird to think about. And it's very weird that it kind of plays out like that, for better or for worse. And also, these levels have not really been changed to accommodate any sort of three-man team. They're just still the same levels. It's just that you got three guys following you around. It's like Sonic 2, but a little more pumped up AI-wise. And so you're not really getting anything out of it. You're not really getting anything new out of it once it comes right down to it. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I'm not saying that I'm bored. It's just that this game is I've kind of downgraded it in my brain from somewhere in the range of mega awesome to sort of nifty. I mean, this is cool and all, and then again, you have sort of increased problems with the AI in the Sonic 2 half-pipe stages. Those are actually much harder now, and I doubt I'm going to be getting all 14 emeralds. It just doesn't seem doable. It's already hard enough. Oh god, that was a big fat waste of time. But it gives me time to concentrate on what I'm talking about, actually, so it's not that bad. So, yeah, there's just kind of... This is cool, but when you get down to it, there's no real reason for it to exist. I mean, it's awesome and everything, and I'm having a blast, but, you know, once you get to thinking about these things, they're kind of inescapable and unavoidable. And I'm not so much upset about, you know, all the AI and stuff. That was really stupid. As I am... Yeah, see, like, let's go ahead and, I don't remember if we've done the 4th bonus stage yet or not. Yes, we have, because it's the one with the hoops. And, see, like, this stuff is made substantially harder. It's not changed in any appreciable way to accommodate the fact that you got 3 people tagging along with you now. It was already hard enough before with 2 people. Now you got 3 tagging along, and unless you want to play with a single player, but then again, if you decide to do that, you kind of do a disservice to the spirit of the game. So it's kind of a weird catch-22. Very difficult to come to terms with, but like I say, this is still just an extremely cool game. It's a cool idea. It's just that probably not as much was done with it as should have been. Maybe I can actually make it to the 3rd part of the course this time. That'd be awesome. Have I memorized enough to, I think maybe I have. There we go. Yeah, keep these guys from getting rings and I should be just fine. Oh, I lost 2 rings! Oh god, who am I controlling? What's going on? Where are people? You guys screwed that up for me at the last minute. That's awful. Thanks for a big fat lot of nothing, you guys. See, that's the thing, like, we're reaching the point with the Sol Emeralds where it's going to get nigh impossible to handle that. God, I love that dip right there. That is so great. I'm not going to get these just yet, actually. I'm going to have a little bit of faith. And maybe for once hope that there is a... Okay, why did that happen? Why is that a thing? Now I have to waste this invincibility. Okay, let's just kind of keep going up then, I suppose. There we go. Keep gaining ahead of steam. I have faith that there's going to be some kind of secret up the way. And I am going to climb this wall and I'm going to see, because I'm going to be really disappointed if, from this point out, really only the marble zone was changed in any appreciable way where you could climb and find secrets. And so far there's been, see, yet another disappointment. There's been nothing like that in the Spring Yard zone, and it is really frustrating and uncool, actually. Alright, let's go. Let's get a move on. Come on, you guys. If Knuckles can drag his Echidna Dreadlocks out of bed, then so can you. Let's get creeping. It's Creeperizing time. So yeah, these are just some thoughts I had about Sonic Classic Heroes after I finished up yesterday. Realized that maybe it's not getting to be all that maybe I thought or hoped it was. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because the execution is really well done here. There were problems for quite a long time with putting Knuckles into Sonic 1. That's why that wasn't possible. There were palette issues back when Sonic and Knuckles came out, which is why we got Blue Sphere, that little bonus game, little algorithmically calculated bonus game, instead of a Sonic 1 with Knuckles. Now, once we get to Sonic 2 with Knuckles, I mean, that's stuff we've done before, so there's going to be even less original about that. So I don't know if I can say as I'm totally looking forward to that, but as much as I was, you know, exploring Sonic 1 with all these guys. And yeah, I'm going to kind of probably just avoid the Sol Emeralds on purpose. If I can just get to Super Sonic with the special stages, that will do just fine. You're going to have to make one of these eventually, Sonic. Thank you. Like, see, we got a 3-man team against Robotnik, and that's sort of weirdly unfair. Like, this is going to be really easy. With 3 people on the screen, there's going to be somebody jumping up and hitting him all the time, even if Tails can't reach him. Yeah, he only got 1 block out of the way. That used to be a kind of harrowing boss battle, and now it's just sort of not. And now we make our way to the Labyrinth Zone, which I've heard there's some kind of swimming glitch with Tails that I think I'll become acclimated to shortly. I've heard that's a very frustrating glitch. I think he grabs onto people or something, and so you can't get any height in the water with Tails. We'll just see how that goes. Alright, let's see how that... Okay, well, this isn't deep enough water to test that in, really, so... I'm not gonna throw the baby out with the bathwater just yet, so to speak. Okay... Oh, yes! Can we all breathe underwater? Okay, now this is something I was actually looking forward to seeing. Can we breathe indefinitely underwater now? I don't hear any little ding-ding timer thing, so if we can all hang on to the water shield, then the Labyrinth Zone is just going to be a piece of cake. Yeah, I can't eat these air bubbles. We are inside an air bubble. We are totally insulated. That is awesome and amazing. Now, if somebody else loses their shield, now if one person loses the shield, then that person will presumably... Ah, yes. Okay, this must be what everybody was talking about. Okay. Well, I'll just have to be careful to not do multiple jumps with Tails, because flying in the water is a no-go. Let me test that. This is a good height for that. Yeah, you can't do that. If you want to be Tails in the water, you gotta make single jumps, and I think we just want to kind of sail through the water here. That sounds like the fun thing to do. Good God! Oh, wow. I thought I was about to eat it. Oh, mercy sakes. Is this a new thing? Is this a new alternate route of some kind? It looks like it might be. Yeah, I don't remember there being a water slide in the first part. Is this something we could only get across to being Knuckles? That's something I need to... Yeah, this is something you could only achieve with Knuckles. Knuckles is the most interesting part of this Sonic 1 kind of redux. That is a background detail that I can climb through. Anything else? Yeah, no, that appears to be it. Well, that was a cool little setup, and Goodbye, Knuckles. Get used to drowning because not gonna accommodate you just for air bubbles. Do I still gotta put up with the... Oh, God. Well, now it's Tails in the water, and we all know how that goes. Just gotta be careful not to do weird, crazy jumps in the water. Well, this is an interesting path to be taking. Thank you for taking care of those guys, Sonic. Anything... No? Well, is there anything through the ceiling? I don't think we're going to be able to rely on stunts like that anymore. I think we just skipped a huge swath of the level, actually. That was fairly interesting. Might have to be careful about cheesing that, because this seems like a place like the Marble Zone where it might be really easy to do some really cheesy things if we can get our wall climb on. But that's it for today. Join us next time. This is going to be the last episode before Thanksgiving, so if you're living in America, have yourself a happy Thanksgiving, and if you live elsewhere, just have yourself a good normal day, because we're all going to be stuffing our faces here in America like all you people in other countries expect us to. So that's it for today. Next time we will take on the rest of the Labyrinth Zone. See ya.